trying to reconnect with my first baby. We have been pretty off since I got pregnant and had Max. It's really, really difficult going from having her as my baby and taking care of just one living being that really doesn't require that much. But as soon as I got pregnant, Gonionka, or Gogo for short, she got very, very needy. She knew something was coming. She became very needy, wouldn't leave my side, especially when I was sick and throwing up all the time. And towards the end of the pregnancy, she was right next to me the whole time. And then she was very weirded out when Max came home. Wouldn't really go near me and him. I tried to have Adam introduce her to Max's smell before Max came home, and then we tried to introduce Max to her early on, and she would just go in the other room or to the other side of the room and wasn't really interested in that. So it was very difficult because I was trying to figure out how to just walk and go to the bathroom and eat, much less take care of a baby that wanted to eat nonstop, and then this dog that was super, super needy. And she's not very gentle. She's like not gentle at all. Sit, Gonionka, sit, sit, Shaddai. So through having Max, I was taking care of him by myself and trying to figure out how this whole thing works. And Gogo was being super, super needy, and in a way that I felt really suffocated, and I didn't know how to deal with it. And I pulled back, and that only made her even more needy, and me pull back even more. And she was very, very disobedient, which it's like, I don't have time for this. I'm trying to figure out how to do this whole parenting thing. And 6 weeks into it, having to go gluten-free and change my entire freaking diet. 8.5 weeks into it, having to start work again because I needed money to pay my bills, and trying to juggle all that, it's a freaking lot. And I've had some people make comments to me about, like, Gogo, she needs more attention and she needs this and that, and it's like, yeah, I know what she needs. I didn't have it in me. I couldn't do it. I didn't know how to do it. I was trying. I kept trying, and then she would do something that would just fucking drive me crazy. Then we had really bad flooding last year in the summer. Our whole backyard was flooded in our basement. So she went to my parents' house for a month and a half, and then the flooding stopped and we brought her back. And then we got fleas for 3 months. She went back to my parents' house while we were trying to take care of the fleas and get rid of them. And then she comes back to the house after the fleas are gone. And this was around Christmas time. And then Adam got sent to Colorado for work for 3 months. Max was crawling at this point, and crawling over to her and just wanting to gouge her eyes out and play with her tail and her teeth. And I'm like, no, please, for the love of God, no. And he would just crawl straight to her, and she was growling at him and snapped at him a couple times. Never bit him or anything, but snapped. And with Adam being gone, and it's just been one thing after another. So she went back to my parents' house. I had a couple of people say, like, how could you do that to her? She was my first baby and everything. And it's like, I'm sorry, like, I can't figure this out. I tried every which way, and I could not figure out how to take care of her and give her the love and attention that she really needed. And over at my parents' house, she got plenty of attention, plenty of treats. My dad would play with her all the time because he's retired and at home a lot. So Gave her plenty of attention. And yeah, she wasn't with me. At least she had some attention and she wasn't being neglected. Every time she was here, I felt awful, and I felt this guilt because I couldn't give her what she needed. And that just made me more resentful of her. And I don't think people really, they don't realize how much of a commitment a dog is when they get one and they're like, oh, cute puppy, I want puppy, I want love, I want to take care of something. And then you get it and it's like, it's so much responsibility. And then you bring a kid into the mix, a baby, and they don't know how to mix the two of those because it's a lot. Just one by itself is a lot, but putting the two of them together is a whole lot more. And for those of you that can figure out that balance, that's amazing, and I'm really happy for you. But those of you who haven't been able to figure out that balance, you're not alone. It's really difficult, and I did what I felt was best, which was give her to my parents for pretty much half of the last year. And now she's back, and I have a much clearer head. Adam's back, she's back, and I'm trying to figure this out and reconnect with her. So that is what I'm currently doing. I'm bringing her on a walk, and we'll see where we go from there. That's it. Just wanted to share that with you, and I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.